Let me point out things I like and I don't like. So I'd like to measure a few things for you: the galley, the table, the bed, and even the bathroom. You ever seen this floor plan before? Yeah, you probably haven't because they don't make them anymore. This is the Winnebago Paseo, and I want to show you some things I really love about this floor plan, a few things I don't, and this is actually for sale. This is where my van journey started, was with this rig, ended up in a Travado. Let me show you around the Winnebago Paseo on the Ford Transit dual wheel. Stepping into the van, there's a few things that are apparent right away. This is the bathroom. We'll show you that in a second. The beautiful hardwood that's very much coachman-like. This racetrack lighting along the ceiling really gives an elegant, modern feel. And in addition to that, there's actually lighting above the cabinetry. Really well done, Winnebago. Let's look at the galley. Looking at the galley, above it is all the control systems. This is a nice touch. Glass inserts, hooks for your items, spice rack, lots of kitchen gadgets going there. Underlit, well done. Propane 2-burner stove, drawers, 1, 2, 3, 4, cupboard. Again, really well done, clean. This is the marine style sink, and above is the cabinetry. They've even taken the time, Winnebago did, to put insets into the wall to give extra space where the frame would allow, which is really well done. Hardwood, and these are not glass. This is like a kind of a plastic material, but gives the illusion of being glass without having to have organized cabinets, which is really, really smart. So this window does not open, so it doesn't have a bug screen, but it does have a blackout window. This window does open to the outside, so it has a bug screen and blackout, no bug screen because that window doesn't open. Looking over here, same situation, blackout only, blackout and bug screen. And there's a separation between the windows so the bugs don't get in. But just lots and lots of cabinetry that goes at full length. This is the glass cover. Here is the pull down screen, bug screen, so it goes all the way down to the floor. Snaps on the back window, so that would be the window covers. What we just saw right here would go onto that. The galley, to round that out, does have a counter extension, which is super smart. There's power right here and USB. Behind the kitchen, galley is convection microwave, and then the huge NovaCool fridge that we know and love. Very well done, Winnebago. This is the wardrobe, which is humongous. Again, inset, cubbies back here, clothing rod, window covers for up front, drawers, drawers. Hey everybody. Almost a full-size mirror to see yourself. So just a really gorgeous chef's galley, ample space to prepare food, just really elegant touch right here. Let's take a look at the dining setup and then the bed, and then we'll look at the bathroom. And there's still more up front. So the dinette consists of this really ginormous table. I'm going to measure that for you in a minute. It does spin. It's on a table mount, so it's not a lagoon table, but you can adjust a little bit in terms of height and where it sits and spins. The banquette seats are quite comfortable. On the firm side, I would say, contrast colors, and what happens is, and by the way, this has seat belts back here, which are what goes in right there. And the way this table works is this piece here goes into these rails, like that piece back there. So this entire surface becomes one pretty good sized bed. And I think this was, what I didn't like about it was it didn't have a full-time table nor a full-time bed. And I think this is one reason why it didn't sell well, because of this situation. But if you're not needing a permanent table or a permanent bed like a Travato Murphy bed, and you can kind of skinny your body on this, removing this cushion like that, that actually makes a fairly decent width and certainly length bed for this size of a rig. Looking at things from this side, this is the entertainment center. Here's the television. It does swing out. Here's light switches for the lights. It does have the Coleman Mach air conditioner unit. Let's take a look at the bathroom, and then I have something else to show you up front. Looking at the bathroom, it is humongous. I don't think it's quite as wide as the Travato G bathroom, but it is just humongous. What I really liked about it is you can stand right here, have a shower. Yes, your toilet's right here. This is called a wet bath, but you got your toilet tissue roll, a little cubby. Here's a vent, traditional wet flush toilet, sprayer for the toilet, keep it clean, and what looks to be a pretty real shower. This has got a storage space here, and this is for your towel, which is pretty cool. On this side, we do have the drop-down sink, which is kind of common, very much so in the K floor plan. And then this is the medicine chest here, which is really nice size. And what's cool here is we have a light in front of you in the mirror, so you can see yourself versus seeing a shadow. And it's got a vent. No shower curtain needed because this is the Tambour door, so it's aluminum, and all of this is waterproof. So no shower curtain needed for this huge bathroom. What I wanted to show you is right here. So the seat spins around. I'm thinking the driver's does not. Let's see if we can verify that. I don't see the red lever. So the driver's seat doesn't spin around, but this is the always famous airplane table. And works like that. So a little bit of an eating space, a little bit of a workspace. So there is separation here, which is pretty cool. Winnebago really went to some extra effort here to make this door situation fit. Let me show you some of the extra work that they did here. It's pretty amazing. So this window here, again, does not open, so it's just no bug screen, just the privacy. But this is the screen here. So what's kind of interesting is this is the handle for the door. So I had to make a little baby screen here to keep the bugs out. And to open the door, you actually move that out of the way. So to open this, you grab the handle here. So it's kind of a little bit of a curiosity that you have to kind of go here, then you have to grab it again to get around this framing situation. But nonetheless, a very nice wide door. We're going to measure a few things for you. Just really smart use of space, even this little bit of cubby space here. This is the awning, lights. This is the battery kill switch down here. It just is really a really nice interior of a coach. So I'd like to measure a few things for you: the galley, the table, the bed, and even the bathroom. And stay to the very end because we put all the specs for the Paseo by Winnebago 2017 and the sale price where you can get your hands on this rig. It's really compelling in many ways. Let me point out the things I like and I don't like. Things that I love: the galley. This is just really well done here. The cabinetry is real hardwood, much like Coachman. These cabinets are fantastic. The seats are comfy. The table is ginormous. The fridge is ginormous. And the bathroom is ginormous. What I don't like is the bed table situation. You have to fuss with that a little bit, but depending on how you want to travel, that may or may not be a problem. And while it is on the Transit chassis, it doesn't have this really tall, weird hallway feel that so many of them do, because Winnebago's just done a beautiful job putting in this gorgeous cabinetry, and the racetrack lighting is just, I think, one of the best features in the coach. It has traditional RV AGM batteries, so no Volta available then. It was just coming out on the Travado, so maybe they put their money where they're, best foot forward with the Travado and Volta. But this, you could probably swap out the batteries with AGM or Battleborn for the AGM, so you'd have lithium batteries and all the benefits of that without having a Volta-style system. Let's measure some of these items. All right, so looking at the table, let's measure this way, 29 inches, and this way is 40 inches. So this table is huge. And again, this does collapse into a bed in the space where I'm sitting right now. So the bed width would be, windows to windows is 67 inches. And we're gonna say that the bed is put together and it goes right to this seat cushion here, and this is 52 inches. So a pretty good sized bed, more like a full, and I think the cushions are firm, so you'd have a pretty good night's sleep on these cushions. Let's take a look at the Galley. Taking a look at the Galley, the standard counter width is 46 inches by about 22 inches, so pretty long. And if you're doing a lot of cooking, this is going to become a really invaluable space. This is the countertop extension. It adds about a foot. So from that end to this end, now you're looking at 57 inches for the Galley space. Just a really smart Galley for so many reasons. I just love this piece right here. It's just so luxurious. It's even got a little badging for the Corian countertop by DuPont. Let's measure the bathroom. Howdy. All right. So I'm about 5'10", got cowboy boots on. So this bathroom is just really large. From the floor to the top, you're looking at 75 inches tall. And if we go this way from the bathroom wall to this point right here, wait for it, is 44 inches. And the commode, as you know, is right here. So the space you have to stand and shower in is really about 20 inches this way. And again, they do a little bump out or bump in, as it were, and then a bump out into the hallway just a few inches. So your shower space is 26 inches. And again, no shower curtain needed, which to me is a really big deal. You could splish and splash and spray and do all kinds of fun things in here very, very easily. A very functional bathroom for sure. That's what really piqued my interest in the Paseo by Winnebago. So again, a big shout out to Kerville RV, Kerrville, Texas. Great team. Let me show you this. It's a really busy street, so I'm gonna be competing with the traffic. Again, on the Ford Transit chassis, it's a dually. Big step here, awning up above. It's got the chrome wheels, so it just has a really handsome look right out of the gate. This chrome strip along here just gives it some flair. Speakers, outlets, solar, or 12 volt rather, sorry, cable TV, and this is for solar. Again, the banding back here. This is the backup camera, which is pretty amazing. Truma furnace, water fill, LP gas. This is the generator out. Cable, Santee flush, and this is your 30 amp service. This is where you empty the tanks. Get a light up here, so when you're doing tank duty, and then another running board right here. Really handsome vehicle. What do you think? All right, so let me give you a few specs on this particular rig. This is a 2017 Winnebago Paseo 48P. It's for sale at Kerville RV in Kerrville, Texas. The list price as a used vehicle is $89,500, which is a pretty good deal. I think it has 29,074 miles, so still pretty new. It's on the Ford Transit engine. It's 22 feet in length. It has 310 horsepower, and it's a gasoline engine. Interior height is 6 feet 6 inches, which I really do enjoy. This came fully loaded. It's got the AC, it's got AGM batteries. It does not have lithium. That's one reason I would probably change out with lithium batteries like Battleborn. But here, just looking at what's available on their website, Kerville RV in Kerrville, Texas, is what I'm seeing right here. This is a really nice unit. It's very lightly used. It's in really good shape. I'm not seeing any issues at all. I kind of wish Winnebago was making things like this so well done. I wish they'd kind of do a retro on some of this. It's just a beautiful coach. And I might even make this work for me today. If I didn't have to have a Volta system, I could probably figure out this bed. And did we measure the bed? I can't remember if we measured the bed or not. Let me just look at that quick. So the bed without the cushion is 24 inches wide, and I would probably choose this one, which is, we'll call it 64 inches, so just over 5 feet. So it'd be a skinny sleep for sure, which is, I guess, why these didn't sell well, because you have to fuss with this bed every night. It really needs a motorized couch system, which is pretty common in a lot of those today. So I've turned the lights off. This is what it looks like without the lights on. It's a really cool rig. I like it for so many reasons. Let me know what you think of this vehicle. Would it work for your needs? And if you're looking for something different, I would put this on your list. Again, it's in Kerrville, Texas. They can do virtual tours and what have you for it. Just in really great shape. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And we always like to say journey on, and peace be with you. We'll see you soon.
When people describe RVs, being fun to drive usually isn't at the top of their list. But with the new Winnebago Paseo, driving really is fun. It's the most powerful and quick to accelerate RV that I've ever driven. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a quick tour of our latest addition to our very popular line of Class B motorhomes. The Paseo is built on the new Ford Transit van chassis. Price-wise, it fits right between our Ram ProMaster-based front-wheel drive Travato and our premium Mercedes Sprinter-based Era. Before a Transit becomes a Paseo, it's delivered here to our Lake Mills facility from a Ford plant in Kansas City. We start with a very robust chassis configuration that features Ford's powerful 3.5-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost engine, and that will give you towing capacity of up to 5,000 pounds. There's plenty of power to sail up mountain grades and to do it all with an estimated 15 to 17 miles per gallon on regular gas. And for added stability and ride comfort, this chassis has dual rear wheels. Winnebago is the first RV manufacturer to introduce a transit-based Class B camper. This custom molded bath unit is soon to be installed in a Paseo. And here's the finished unit. It's a surprisingly large all-in-one bath with a fold-away sink and water-protected storage. And speaking of water, we've designed and insulated the Paseo to be a multi-season vehicle. We listen to a lot of owners, and they want to extend their usage and travel in colder weather. And that's why the water tank and the plumbing are all inside the cabin. We also offer an optional holding tank heater for a nominal cost. The Galley is topped with a Corian countertop, in which we've inset a space-efficient stainless steel sink with a glass cover that extends the food prep area. And to expand the counter space even more, there's a swing-up leaf. The Dometic 2-burner propane stove is 30% more efficient than other RV ranges. And where many B vans have only a microwave, the Paseo is outfitted with a standard convection microwave oven. Perhaps one of the biggest changes in Galley design is the new NovaCool compressor refrigerator. Originally designed for seagoing boats, this is a more robust version of the same kind of technology used in residential refrigerators that cools down more quickly and holds the cold better. The compressor design also allows a lot more storage space. Compressor refrigerators are all electric, and the NovaCool runs simply and efficiently on 12 volts. We worked closely with the engineers at NovaCool to make sure that this refrigerator can keep up with the high heat that our owners face, and it does it using less energy than a 40-watt light bulb. With our optional solar roof panel, you can easily boondock for several days and keep the refrigerator ice cold with plenty of extra battery to spare. The rear of the Paseo was designed for maximum flexibility to adapt to your own unique travel and living needs. The twin benches are equipped with a total of 4 seat belts for passenger safety. Drop the pedestal table on top and now you've got a comfortable dining area for 4. At bedtime you've got a couple of options. A single person can use the passenger side bench. It has an upholstered extension that makes the sleeping surface longer. By easily dropping the dinette top onto the bench rails, you can make a larger bed that's 53 inches by 72 inches, allowing you to sleep in an east-west position. During the day, you can bring both light and fresh air into the coach. We've chosen the versatile blackout and screen frame shades for the side windows. The blackout shades also offer an extra layer of air insulation for cold nights. For fresh air, you can tilt out the factory-equipped windows even when the vehicle is in motion. All Paseos come with custom-formed windshield covers for nighttime privacy and snap-on covers for the rear. And whether it's day or night, the rear entertainment center provides both audio and video entertainment with lots of flexibility, from playing DVDs on the adjustable flat screen to Bluetooth music from your phone or other devices both inside and outside the coach. Probably the most important thing that really makes a compact B van livable is where you can put all your stuff. And frankly, I think you'll be amazed at how much the Paseo holds. Storing your stuff and being able to find it are two different things. And that's why I want to point out a unique feature that we've done with the lighting. We've designed it to also shine inside the rear cabinets to help you see everything better. And lighting is something that we've given a lot of attention to, not only for practical tasks, but also for mood. Of course, all of our lighting uses energy-efficient LEDs, but we've also advanced the concept with the application of smoothly diffused racetrack lighting, and that's controlled by a 2-step dimmer. For those times that you need to run the roof air conditioning, microwave, or a hairdryer, we've placed an Onan 2800-watt generator underneath the floor. Most coach systems operate on 12 volts, powered by our twin AGM batteries. And to help keep them charged when boondocking, you have an optional 100-watt solar panel on the roof. You fire up the generator from this panel, which is where Winnebago groups all of the system controls into one place. There's the solar controller, power control monitor, holding tank heater, and the Truma Combi hot water and furnace controller. We've been using the German-made Truma products in more and more of our compact coaches. Owners love them for how quickly they heat the water and how quietly they push warm air into the coach. Now, before we head back outside, let's spend a few moments up in the cab. We ordered the fully upgraded cab from Ford. This includes the very comfortable adjustable seats, with the passenger seat being able to swivel into the coach. The steering wheel controls are very well laid out, and in the center of this dash is a very useful information screen that allows you to monitor speed and other features. Of course, there is cruise control, but there's also lane monitoring, which you can turn on and off. And finally, there's the Ford Sync 3 system, which has excellent voice control, Apple CarPlay, built-in navigation, high-definition rear camera, and satellite radio, all of which display beautifully on a bright 6.5-inch touchscreen.